Are you buying Roblox or redeeming a gift card soon? Well, use code Meganplays while doing so to help support the channel. Hey, what's up? It's Megan. Welcome back, Peachy Squad and Peachy people. Today I am so excited because we are going to be going over the top at least 5, maybe 6 scams in Adopt Me and how you can avoid them. I get asked about this all the time, like, Megan, could you please make more videos to spread awareness about Adopt Me hackers and Adopt Me scammers? And the answer is yes. So let's hop into it. So we all know the very first type of scam. Number 1, trust trading. There's no good reason to do a trust trade. Now, a trust trade is whenever you let somebody hold your item for fun, like they're gonna give it back. It's kind of just like a bad idea. It's a gamble, really. I don't know a family-friendly way to say it's playing Russian roulette. Literally, what you're doing is you're playing with fire. It's like touching the stove and seeing if you get burned. It's not a good idea. I think maybe people do it for the thrill, the adrenaline of I gave you my legendary unicorn and oh, you gave it back, but you could have not. But that can generally lead to a scam. People also do trust trades as a way to say like, oh, well, I have a neon shower dragon on my other account. So if you give me your legendary blah, 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 then they're gonna give it to you later on a different account. And that is just not true and not good. Sometimes very, very rarely trust trades do work out, but every time I have indulged in a trust trade, I knew I was gonna get scammed and I did. But sometimes I just feel like if I make a video getting scammed about it, it like kind of helps spread awareness. So I don't mind maybe losing a unicorn or two just to help let you guys know about the dangers of trust trading. So never engage in a trust trade. There's not a good reason to. And what I find is a lot of people are like, oh, you go first or I'll go first. It's like, well, what are we trading? Like, what are we doing? So really, I've kind of deducted that it is just a way to hold somebody else's pet for fun. And that's not fun. Getting scammed is not fun. You'll cry. I'll cry. The second one is duplication. There has been many people saying that they can duplicate pets. Now, this scam of duplicating pets is as old as time. I used to play a game when I was younger. It was called Endless RO. And on that game, there was a lot of legendary items and there was hacking clients where people could actually duplicate items. But the thing about the duplication of items is it was always a visual glitch. Don't put your house on the main lot. If you're gonna lock the doors, let me in. Honey, sorry, I guess you just have to stink for a while. But as I was saying, there was like a hacking client that allowed you to duplicate pets, but the catch was that you could never actually duplicate your pets. It was just a visual glitch the entire time. Adopt Me doesn't even have that. There's no outer hacking clients that allow you to duplicate pets, which I'm kind of astounded at that there's not, because like it's such a big game and you would have thought somebody could have figured it out, but if they haven't, it doesn't mean that some random person did. They did not crack the code. Everybody can pull out 2 of the same kind of pet and say that they duplicated it, but chances are they did not. But seriously guys, nobody's gonna be able to duplicate your pet for you. Really, they're just trying to get your pet in a trade so that they can steal your pet and log off and never come back. One that goes hand in hand with that is fun fonts. Please trust me. What's happening here? Is this a trust trade? ABC to find out how to get your dream pet in a few days. Oh, here's one. Mega Neon Giraffe. So I guess while I wait for the elaborate plan on how to get my dream pet in just a couple days, what I think I'm gonna do is explain the fonts. Now, sometimes you'll see people with really cool fonts on their unicorns, like this one. See how the text is a little bit different than the rest of the text? Well, that's because somebody put a font on it. So you really wanna be careful of this. No, giraffe a couple times now, and he's like, mega unicorn? No, it's a giraffe. What people will say is, please trade me your pet and I will get you fonts on your pet's name, get a special name, etc., etc. This happened to me before. I gave him a dog, they did my dog. I gave him a cat, they did my cat. They said anything else? I handed them a king bee, which is a legendary, and they did that. And then they put in the trade square and they said, anything else? And I said, no, I don't have any other ones. And then they logged off because they knew that that was the best pet that they were gonna get out of me. They'll change some of your more common and uncommon pets just for a chance to get to change one of your legendary pets after they gain a little bit of trust from you, because they're not interested in uncommon pets. They want those legendaries. And guys, if you wanna do cool fonts on your pets, all you have to do is get on a computer, go to different fonts like this. You have all these little fonts here. See, so there's that one. You just do that and then you click dress up. See, this one tags out, but some of them work, okay? You can do it yourself, it's that easy. Another thing you wanna look out for is new accounts. So if somebody logs on and they start going on about how they're trust trading or how they have your dream pet and all you have to do is this and that, but you go to their account, you see that they like just made their account that day or maybe a week ago and they don't really have any friends, they haven't even bothered to change their avatar, chances are that's a shell account that they're using to scam people. Like they're using a shell account to scam scam people so that when you go to report their username, it leads to a dead end because it's not their real account. They don't really use it and they just use it to scam. Luckily, I don't think that we have any actual scammers in this exact server, which is nice. There's a lot of bacon heads. This is suspicious. These are bots right here. Look at that. See, you come to this person's account. It looks kind of real. She's got 23 friends. Baconhead, but her friends' names are 1R, FFFFFT. They have a couple real friends, but then like you have more like cryptic usernames. They did join. It's an older account. I will give it that. And it looks like they did collect some badges. Maybe this wasn't always. Like, it's just so weird. Like, I don't know if they're bots. Their names are very suspicious to me. So like, guys, just be very wary of maybe people whose usernames are just kind of random with numbers after it. Some of these, this one doesn't. This one definitely doesn't. This one doesn't, and this one doesn't. So be really careful because some people do use shell accounts to scam, and that is very, very scary. Next up is cross-trading. So cross-trading is actually against the terms of service in our game Overlook Bay, and I'm pretty sure it's against the terms of service in Adopt Me. What cross-trading is say we will use Overlook Bay as an example. Say that somebody doesn't want to play Adopt Me anymore and they want to play Overlook Bay. So they give somebody their pets on Adopt Me for nothing, and then they go into Overlook Bay and then they maybe get those pets from that same user on Overlook Bay. So you don't want to do that because then you run a really high risk of them logging off, of blocking you, and never talking to you again when they say like, oh, I actually have the most legendary knife in murder mystery. It's worth like $400. All I want is like a unicorn for it. And then you're like, oh, I have a few unicorns. Sure, why not? I'll do that. Because chances are that person's gonna scam you. So always be really cautious of that. Like that's another really popular one. Cross trading is a big no-no. The last two that I'm gonna talk about is one is links. Now, I did talk about a website called Tradery some time ago, and I did use the account to trade some pets, and it was really working for me for a while, but now I have too many messages and stuff that it doesn't really allow me to load the website anymore. But I saw that links actually get sent through that, and guys, you do not want to click any links. If somebody says, here's my username, but you can just click this link to get to my profile. No. Never do that. Always just type in their username because it might take you to a fake Roblox. It might say log into this Roblox account and it's not really Roblox. That's how they actually steal your information. That's how they get to their username and password, guys. So do not click on any links, especially if you're just going to Roblox. Just type in the Roblox username. It might be a little bit more work, but at the end of the day, you're gonna be really glad that you didn't just give away your username and password because you didn't feel like typing in the name. So that's a really, really big one, and that one's circulating right now. Do not click any links, especially like in my Discord server, because I have a Discord server. There's somebody faking being me and they'll be like, congratulations, you won. I'm not doing giveaways over there. And then people will click the links and then get hacked. So that's really important to never click any links at all. And the very last one I want to talk about is like the twin scheme. People who say, I just traded them and I got my dream pet. This is actually a really common one. I see this happening all the time. Sometimes it'll be somebody on two different accounts. They'll be on their cell phone and they'll be on a computer, and they will be puppeting two accounts. One account will be saying ABC for dream pet. We're gonna do a trust trade. Just do this and just do this and you'll get it. And then they'll go on their phone and they'll be like, I did it and I got my dream pet. Like reaffirming why you should do it because I trust them. They just did it for me. But really it's the same person on two accounts because really think about it. If somebody just got their dream pet from some random person, are they really hanging out around that random person and then like trying to vouch and spend their time vouching for other people for like 30 minutes? No, like you probably are done there. You're not trying to talk to that person anymore. You're good. Like you got what you wanted and now you go off. So it doesn't really make a lot of sense if somebody's just gonna hang around and try to talk to you and try to vouch for this random person that we do not know. And of course we know the regular scams like I'm poor, I just got hacked, please help me. Something that looks really obvious to me is this, because you can dress up as anything in the game, and she chose to dress up as a naked and sad girl. See, she's getting dressed now. She was dressed as sad and homeless. Oh, see? And she saw me walk up to her and she took off her clothing because she was gonna go change. See? So I'm telling you guys, these scammers, they will be like, I'm poor, I just got scammed, please give me free stuff. Look at her, she's running around in circles. And then sitting on the ground. That is the biggest thing, guys. All of these are manipulation tactics to make you feel sorry for them because you can dress up as anything you want in this game. You can be as rich as you want in this game. You can look however you want. The dress up system is free. What on earth is that? Oh my gosh, are you okay? But this girl chose to get naked, put on a sad face, and sit on the ground crying. So you could be sad without dressing the part, you know what I mean? That's just like, it feels a little bit manipulative to me. So guys, I hope that you found this like beware of hackers and scammers informational video helpful. If you did, please leave other scams that you've seen down below to help other peachy people. It would really mean the world to me. And do not forget to hashtag stay peachy, stay kind, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!